Welcome inside the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. This is Strat Hockey as the Detroit Red Wings wrap up a 4-game road trip tonight against the Philadelphia Flyers. Detroit enters the final stop of this trip looking to reset after a difficult night in Dallas. The Wings were jumped early and never fully recovered, falling to the Stars in a game where the margin was set in the opening minutes. For a team that's just authored a dramatic comeback win in Tampa Bay, the response tonight is about structure, urgency, and finishing the road swing on the right note. Philadelphia comes in with momentum of their own. The Flyers are riding a 2-game winning streak and playing their lone home game before heading back on the road for a quick 2-game trip to New York. This has been a team that has leaned into pace and pressure, and they'll look to establish that early in the front of their home crowd here at Wells Fargo. In the standings, Detroit remains fourth in the Eastern Conference with 67 points, still firmly in the playoff picture as they approach the midpoint of the season. Philadelphia continuing to hover in the mix, relying on consistent effort, timely scoring as they try to gain ground in a tight conference race. If you're looking for the focal point on the Detroit side, it starts with the captain, Dylan Larkin. He continues to lead by example, now sitting at 32 goals and 67 points on the season. Even in the loss at Dallas, Larkin's presence and pace remain noticeable, and Detroit will once again rely on him to set the tone early. Alex DeBrincat remains a primary scoring threat with 55 points, while Patrick Kane continues to add experience and playmaking with his 49 points. Tonight, Lucas Raymond slides into a top-line role. He's going to bring his speed and creativity to a group looking for a spark after the tough outing in Dallas. For Philly, Travis Konechny leads the offense with 52 points and remains one of the most dangerous transition players in the conference. Matt Volmechkov continues to show why he is such a highly regarded young talent, and Owen Tippett has a physical scoring presence that can only change momentum quickly in a game. In nets, Detroit turns back to Alex Lyon. He had a tough start in Dallas. Lyon gets another opportunity tonight, and this one feels important for him. The Wings will be focused on protecting the middle of the ice early and allowing their goaltender to settle into the game. Philadelphia counters with Samuel Ersson, who's been steady during this recent stretch and will look to anchor the Flyers against a Detroit team that has shown it can generate offense in waves. Let's take a look at the starting lineups as we get set for this one. Detroit up front has Marco Kasper on the left, Dylan Larkin at center, and Lucas Raymond on the right-hand side. The blue line keeps Ben Sherratt and Moritz Seider with Alex Lyon and nets. For Philly, we have Travis Konechny with Morgan Frost and Owen Tippett, Travis Sanheim and Cam York back on defense, and Samuel Ersson in net. Final game of the road trip for the Red Wings, a chance to respond, refocus, and head home with momentum. We're just about ready for the puck drop. This is Strat Hockey. Let's get to the opening face-off. Both teams are out there to start this game here tonight, the Flyers and the Red Wings. Red Wings, as I said, finishing up a road swing here where they've split the difference. They've lost one, won one, lost one, so they hope to win one here before heading back home to Little Caesars Arena. The Red Wings have spread out their top scorers across the top 3 lines, so we'll see how that goes. Puck drop at center ice is won by the Red Wings. Sherratt now is going to move with it. Looks like an early penalty coming here. Nope, it's taken away by York. No penalty on that one. York comes back for the Flyers. His shot on net is knocked away by Lyon. And Sherratt will grab it again. Move it back out for Detroit. Up center ice, bounces off of his stick. Flyers are going to turn it back. They're moving back on the breakaway. Here's Konechny, their leading scorer. He's all the way in, and he puts it in. They get an early goal. Travis Konechny keeps it going here, and the Flyers jump out to an early 1-0 lead. Second of the season. Frost and York will get assists. Not a good early start here for Detroit. They win the faceoff though. Back at center ice. Moving with it. Here's Casper. He's going to move over the line. We'll get a shot there that's blocked by Tippett. He'll turn it back for the Flyers. They're moving it back again quickly. Up center ice, another pass. Here's Konechny. He's moving in now the breakaway one more time. He's all the way in. This shot is in the net. They score again. Back-to-back goals. Travis Konechny, and the early start similar to the game in Dallas the other night, as Alex Lyon has given up 2 on 3 shots on net early. Tippett and Sanheim will get assists on this one. 2 breakaway goals early here for Konechny. Gives the Flyers an early lead, and Alex Lyon is rattled early in this one. We're going to see how long the leash is on him tonight. Larkin wins the faceoff back at center ice. Sider has it. He'll get a good pass. This one is almost broke Casper in and was just a little too far. The Wings were trying to answer here early. The second lines will be out there as we're early here in this first period from the Wells Fargo Center. Flyers have a early 2-0 lead. 2 goals within 3 minutes of the first period here. Again, a similar story to what we saw in Dallas the other night. Skating back with it for the Flyers is Forster. It's knocked away from him. Rasmussen will take it back for the Red Wings. Another new line. Kopp, Rasmussen to Brinkett. Rasmussen back into the zone there. His first shot on net for Detroit. His shot is turned away by Ursan. And Brink will skate back for it with the Flyers. Gets it up center ice. Here's Noah Cates. He's into the zone. He'll take a shot on net. That one's going to be gloved down. Alex Lyon not taking chances here. On a shot by Cates. Kopp and Cates will be in there for the faceoff to the right of Alex Lyon. Flyers win the faceoff. That one's deflected into the netting off of Brink's stick. Another quick faceoff here. Maybe Lyon's getting into it. That'd be great. Get it together here. Flyers win the next faceoff. Brink's shot is blocked in front by Kopp. Puck still in the faceoff circle as the Wings trying to move it out. Kopp moves it out to DeBrincat. He's on the right-hand side. He's moving through the zone. Brink is not going to catch him. He's back into the zone here, and that shot is knocked away by Ursan. Flyers will skate it back through center ice. Kopp got his stick in there and turns it back into the zone for the Red Wings. His shot is knocked away by Ursan. Rebound is picked up by DeBrincat, though. That one's fired in on net, and it's in. DeBrincat scores on the rebound. The Red Wings cut the lead here early. 2-1 now. I mean, a majority of scoring for the Wings have come from Larkin, DeBrincat, and Kopp. Not Kopp, I'm sorry, Kane. Larkin, DeBrincat, and Kane. And that's DeBrincat's goal. It's going to be his 25th of the season. And the third lines will be out there as the Wings cut the lead here. They respond early, so that is a good sign for them as they gave up 5 unanswered goals in the first period back in Dallas. So it's good to see them come back with 1 here. Another new line, Comfer with Tarasenko and Kane. Kane's on the left side. Face-off back at center ice is won by the Red Wings. Kane has it. He's going to move it over to Tarasenko. We haven't said his name a lot this year, but he has it into the zone. That one's knocked away by Ursan. 2-1, Flyers. Michkov moving back with it. It's knocked off of his stick by Kane. He'll turn it back into the zone one more time. Gane will get a shot on net that's knocked away by Ursan. Rebound is brought back by Michkov as the Flyers were able to recover it quickly. Gets a good pass up to Couturier. He's into the zone now. Flyers with another good chance here. That shot is blocked, though, by Hull. He got in the way, and he'll circle back for Detroit. His pass is knocked down at the line, though. Couturier kept it in. He gets down low this time. That one is knocked away by Lyon, and the rebound is grabbed up by Farabee. He's moving in from the left side. That one is in on net, and that one is saved. What a save there. Lyon lunged to make the save. We'll see the four lines out there as the Red Wings have possession. A couple of good saves on that shift. We're 8 minutes into the first here in Philly. 2-1 Flyers. Fisher has it for Detroit. His pass over to Valeno. He's moving back into the zone. That shot is blocked in front by Hathaway, though. The Flyers will move it back. Great pass. Here's a Bulls back into the zone for the Flyers. He gets a shot on net. What a save there. Rodrigo Abuls not getting a lot of ice time this year, but just made a great chance. Got a great chance there that Lyon turned away. Wings try to pass it back the other way. That's going to go for icing as Berggren had a little too far. It's going to come back into the Red Wing zone. Face off to the left of Lyon. Is won by the Flyers. Delorier will get a shot on net that's knocked away. Wings will try to move it out. Berggren has it. His pass is knocked down at center ice. Hathaway will turn it back in. That shot is kicked away. They've all gotten shots here, this fourth line. We'll see the top line back out there for both teams. 2-1 Flyers. Halfway through this first period of play from the Wells Fargo Center. Strat Hockey, welcome in. Kasper has possession. His pass is knocked down by Konechny. He's got a pair here early. He moves back into the Red Wing zone. Trying for the first period hat trick. This shot on net is going to be knocked up into the netting here. Finally, a shot off a Konechny stick is not in the net. And the faceoff will come to the right of Alex Lyon here between Larkin and Frost. Face-off won by the Flyers here. Sanheim will take a shot. It's deflected off of Konechny. That's into the pads of Lyon. He moves it to the corner. Kasper will try to move it out. It's kept in, though. Tippett has it. Penalty coming to Detroit here. Tippett with a shot on net that's knocked away. And we'll see Kasper's going to the box here. Give the Flyers an opportunity on the power play.
Detroit penalty to number 92, Marco Kasper. 2 minutes for high sticking. Time of the penalty, 12 minutes.
Faceoff's going to be deep in the Red Wing zone. Won by the Flyers. Shot on net by Tippett is knocked away. Right off the faceoff. It's picked up by Sider. He'll knock it back out to center ice. Skating back with it is York for the Flyers. He's back up over the line now. Stops short. Takes a shot from there. It's knocked away. A puck bounces back to the corner, and Sider will grab it again. Drive it all the way back down the ice. Tippett with it for the Flyers, moving back through center ice. He's met there by Sherrod, who takes it away. Didn't even let him get into the zone this time. And knocks it back down the ice. The penalty to Kasper is done. We'll see the second lines come out there as the Flyers move back with it. Forster skating with it for Philly. Gets it up over the line, gets it over to Cates. He's going to move down low. Another penalty coming to Detroit. Shot on net by Cates is knocked away. Puck is still loose in there. It's touched up by, or no, Ristolainen will grab it. Edvinsson almost got it. Puck is still loose. Another shot there by Ristolainen is knocked away, and that'll finally stop it as the Red Wings touch up. And Rasmussen is going to head over to the penalty box. That's going to be a double minor for slashing. Flyers will get 2 power plays here.
Detroit penalty to number 27, Michael Rasmussen. A 4-minute double minor for slashing. Time of the penalties, 14:19.
Faceoff will be just outside of the wing zone this time. Wings win the faceoff. Cop has it. Knocked down. It's brought in by the Flyers. Here's Brink. He's into the zone. That shot on net is blocked. DeBrincat got in the way. Good play there. So we shorthanded unit. Knocks it back out to center ice. DeBrincat giving chase. He takes it away from Brink this time and knocks it all the way the rest of the distance back into the Philly zone. Flyers regroup and bring it back into the zone now. Shot there by Ristolainen is knocked away. Puck bounces over to Kopp. Knocks it back out to center ice. First half of the penalties to Rasmussen are done. We're rolling into the last few minutes here, this first period. 2-1 Flyers here. Brink with it. Up over the line now. Into the wing zone. That shot is kicked away. On a shot by Brink. 19 shots by the Flyers here in the first. Kopp knocks it back down the ice. And the Flyers will try it again. Brink with it. Works it up over the line. Try to get a pass, though. It's knocked down. Puck is loose in there. Scooped up by the Red Wings. Kopp has it again, and he knocks it back out to center ice. 19-6 the shots, favoring the Flyers. Cates into the zone now. He'll wind up and take a shot from there, and that one is gloved down. Good play. Cates had a good chance on their 20th shot. Lyon getting it together here late in the period, making a couple of tremendous saves. Flyers win the face-off. Forster gets a shot on net. It's knocked away again. Johansson will grab it for Detroit and knock it out to center ice. The penalties to Rasmussen are done. Flyers skate back with it. Zamula, though, over the line. That shot is blocked. Kopp got in the way and turns it right back. Up through center ice. Cates knocks it away from him, and he'll turn it back into the zone again. Cates with a shot from there. It's knocked away. Advinson with it for Detroit. This pass is knocked down again. Forster keeps it in for the Flyers. That one's going to be knocked away. And Rasmussen will try one more time in the dying moments of the first. Gets a good pass out to DeBrincat. Penalty coming to the Flyers. DeBrincat's going to get a shot on net there. It's knocked away. Puck was loose. It's touched up by Philly. And Brink's going to go to the box here with just a few seconds left here in the first. Wings will carry this power play opportunity into the second period of play.
Philadelphia penalty to number 10, Bobby Brink. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 19:58.
Face-off won by Detroit. And the first period of play is done here from the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. The score after one here, the Wings managed to get one back. The score is 2-1 Philadelphia. We'll come back for the first intermission report here on Strat Hockey. Hey, welcome to the first intermission report on Strat Hockey. Red Wings hockey here. The Flyers and the Detroit Red Wings from the Wells Fargo Center. NHL game number 751. originally played back on January 21st, 2025. The score again after 2-1 Flyers. The shots in the first period, the Flyers had 23 and the Red Wings had 7. 6 of those coming on a power play for the Flyers. So early trouble again for Alex Lyon. The first 2 shots he faced were goals. Konechny scored at 53 seconds, his 22nd from York and Frost. That made it 1-0, and then Konechny again. Both of these breakaway goals, 23rd of the season at 2 minutes that time. Tippett and Sanheim got the assist, both again, a great pass by Tippett broke Konechny in, and their leading scorer continues to put it in. And that was 2-1. And then just a few moments later, Alex DeBrincat answered for Detroit at 5:39, his 25th of the season. He's playing on a line. Again, the Wings have shuffled their lines for this game, trying something different. Kopp got the only assist on that one at 5:39. So we'll be back for the second period of play here on Strat Hockey in just a moment. Welcome back for second period action here from the Wells Fargo Center. Strat Hockey with you. The Red Wings have a power play to start this second period of play, a chance to tie this game, which would be fantastic. They got DeBrincat out there, who has the first goal for them, starting this power play here in the second period of play. Face-off won by Detroit at center ice. Kopp will keep possession. He moves with it. He's up over the line now. That shot is knocked away. Ursan kicked it to the corner, and it's picked up there by Cates for the Flyers. He knocks it back out to center ice. Wings try to move it back. It's picked up by Forrester. He takes it away from Rasmussen here and knocked into him. That's a tough task to do, and he knocks it all the way back down the ice, and Brink is back on the ice. The Red Wings are not successful here early on this power play. Excuse me. Flyers take possession of it at center ice. Ristolainen has it. He'll move it into the zone. That's a little too far. Bounces back behind the Red Wings net. It's picked up there by Edvinsson. He'll move it out. Good pass up center ice. This one's over to DeBrincat again. Another penalty coming to the Flyers. DeBrincat's up over the line, though. That shot is going to be knocked away. It's touched up again. Brink's going to go back to the box. And the Wings will try it again here on the power play with the face-off deep in the Flyers zone. Brink's stick is a little trip happy here as he's going to get another tripping call.
Philadelphia penalty to number 10, Bobby Brink, 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 2:53.
Wings win that face-off. Shot on net from Johansson's knocked away. It's picked up by Ristolainen. He rifles it back out to center ice. It's going to bounce back to the Red Wings blue line there. Scooped up by DeBrincat. He'll move it back. Wings are up over the line. DeBrincat gets a nice pass down low. Here's Kopp with a shot on net, and that one's knocked away. Puck is to the corner, and Cates will bounce it back out to center ice. Wings will try one more time here. Rasmussen is up over the line. His shot is easily kicked away. And Forster will bounce it back down the ice. Penalty to Brink is over again. Flyers kill off both the Red Wings' chances early here in the second. Pardon me. Red Wings have it back, though. Here's Rasmussen over the line. Another one is going to be knocked away. Wings with 10 shots already. I'm sorry, 6 early here in this second period. Flyers trying to move it out. It's kept in at the line. Johansson keeps it in. He'll fire it in on net. That one's going to be knocked away by Ursan. Rebound is picked up by the Red Wings. DeBrincat moves in. That one is shot on net, and they score. The Red Wings on the rebound tie it early here in the second. The Wings have been buzzing with 8 shots early, and they put one in. It's now tied at 2. Third lines will be out there. Get it together, Russell. Two. DeBrincat's 26, second of the game. Johansson and Edvinsson the assists. And the Wings tie it. There. Not going to be held on tonight. It's a whole new ball game here. Face-off back at center ice. Compher and Couturier in there for the face-off. Couturier was waved out. Compher will win that face-off. Wings have it. Kane will skate with it.
93, Alex DeBrincat, his 26th of the
He's into the
season.
zone. It's taken away by Michkov. He'll turn it back the other way quickly. Michkov into the zone. That one's blocked by Gustafsson.
5:31.
And the Wings will turn it back. It's kept in, though. Couturier has it. He's knocked off the puck. Compher got in there and took it away from him, and he'll try it again. It's kept in, though. Couturier took it back away, got around Kane. He's going to be down low. That one's knocked away. First shot on net in the period for the Flyers. Wings try to move it out. It's kept in at the line again. Fairby will have it. That one's knocked away. And the Wings will regroup again as the fourth lines will be out there. Earlier here in the second period, 8 minutes in, we're tied at 2 from the Wells Fargo Center. Veleno is skating with it. Tried to chip it past Bulls, but he couldn't. He took it away. He skates back with it. Gets a good pass over to the right side. Here's Hathaway. He's into the zone now. That one's going to be knocked away. Fourth line for the Flyers are doing well, getting their chances. Don't see that a lot with fourth liners. Back the other way, though. Sherratt with a breakout pass to Fisher. He's over the line. That shot is blocked by Delorier, and the Flyers will turn it back. It's kept in at the line, though. Fisher, he'll try it again. That one's kicked away by Ersen. And Sanheim grabs it up as the first lines will be out there. Quick shift for the fourth liners. Still tied at 2 here. Halfway through the second period of play from Philadelphia. Travis Sanheim is skating with it. It's knocked away from him. Seider stepped into him. Took it back the other way. Tried to get into the zone, and York took it away from Seider. That's a tough task. But the Flyers will turn it back. Up center ice. Here's Tippett. He's over the line now. That one's kicked away by Line, who is settled down after a rough start. Sherratt the other way. Gets it up to Larkin. Larkin up over the line now. That one's going to be gloved down. That's Larkin's first shot of the game. First liners haven't got a shot yet until that one for the Red Wings. 27-17 the shots favoring the Flyers still. Flyers had a lot there in that first, 23 of them. In fact, Wings have outshot them so far here in the second. Wings win that face-off. Shot on net by Kasper, and it's in the net. The Red Wings score after a face-off win, and they take the lead for the first time tonight. Larkin with the face-off win, and Kasper puts it in past Ersan, and the Wings have a 3-2 lead. Wings hoping to see a lot more from Kasper. That's his 9th of the season. Larkin gets the only assist. His 36. He leads all Red Wings scorers by far and continues the scoring streak as he puts another assist up on the board. Face-off back at center ice, won by the Flyers. 3-2 Detroit. Frost has it. Works it to Sanheim. It's got it to Konechny. He's up over the line. He works it around Seider now. Shot by Konechny. He had some early flash in the game. That one's turned away, though, by Lyon. Second liners will be out there. 3-2 Detroit. 7 minutes left here in the second. Rasmussen has it for the Red Wings. He works it through center ice. He was going to move all the way into the zone. Couldn't get past Ristolainen, though, as he took it away. Flyers turn it back. Here's a good pass. Here's Cates. Over the line now. He's into the zone. That shot is kicked away. Cates has 6 shots, or 5, I'm sorry, misspoke. Brought back by Kopp for the Red Wings. It's taken away by Cates at center ice. He'll move it back into the Red Wings zone. Another shot there is kicked away by Lyon. And Johansson will grab it again for Detroit. He'll try to break out DeBrincat. He does. DeBrincat all the way in, and that one is not a tough chance, but a good shot on net. It's kicked away by Ursan, and we'll see the third liners out there. With 4 minutes left here in the second, Wings with a 3-2 lead. Michkov has it for the Flyers. Try to pass it. It was knocked out by Comfort at center ice. Try to bring it back the other way, but Couturier was not having it. Took it away. Moves it back the other way. Gets it to Farabee. He's going to move back into the Red Wing zone. That shot is turned away. He had a breakaway. Just got past Hull. And Lyon knocked it away. It's brought back by the Red Wings. Kept in at the line, though. Farabee took it away from Tarasenko. His shot is knocked away again. Tarasenko will try it one more time. It's a pass out to center ice. There's Comfer. He's going to break Kane into the zone. Here's Kane with a shot. That one's knocked away. It's going to be scooped up by Sealer as he tried to move it back out for the Flyers. Puck up center ice. Sealer. He gets a great pass over to Michkov. He's going to move in. Michkov in on the breakaway. Fires it on that. What a save there. And the period will end on a great chance there for the Flyers to tie it late here in the second. Alex Lyon came up huge. And the Wings will skate into the intermission up 3-2. This is Stratman Hockey. We'll be back for the second intermission report in just a moment. Second intermission here from the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. Red Wings and the Flyers. Score after 2, the Red Wings. They net 2 in the second, and they're up 3-2 after 2. Red Wings had 13 shots in the second for a 2-period total of 20. The Flyers with 10 shots in the second for a 2-period total of 33. They had 23 shots in that first period, so that is how they were paced. But all 10 shots in that second were turned away by Alex Lyon. The Flyers did not manage to score. They almost did right at the end of the period. Michkov was stymied by Alex Lyon. And the Wings hold on to that 3-2 lead. Goals in the period. Before we do that, power plays. We didn't check that after 1. The Red Wings are 0 for 2 with 4 shots. The Flyers 0 for 3 with 6 shots. So no power play goals here tonight. Chances, but no goals. But goals were scored on even strength. The Red Wings to Brinkett scored his second of the game from Johansson and Edvinsson. That was at 5:31 of the second. And then Marco Kasper right off the faceoff from Larkin. And that was it. Larkin, the assist, 12:49 was the goal for the Red Wings. Third period action coming up here on Stratman Hockey in just a moment. All right, this comes all down to this. The Red Wings have scored lots of goals in the third period. They've also been held off the score sheet, especially in that last game, losing to the Stars 7-2 the other night. But then beating Tampa Bay 7-4 the day before that. So we're heading to the third period. Anything can happen. The top lines are out there. Larkin against Frost to start this third period of play. And the Flyers win that face-off. It's taken by Konechny. He's got a pair tonight. He gets it back to Frost. They're up over the line now. Frost will take a shot on net there. That's kicked away by Lyon early here in this third. That's Frost's first goal, shot on net tonight. It's brought back by the Red Wings. Kept in, though. Tippett kept it in at the line. Larkin knocked him off the puck, and the Wings will take it back. Up through center ice. That puck is knocked down. Flyers are going to turn it back. Here's Konechny. Another breakaway chance for him. He's all the way into the zone. That shot on net is knocked away. Lyon has figured out his moves and kicks that one away after Konechny scored 2 on the breakaway early in the game. The Wings will move it back now. It's kept in. Brought back by Konechny one more time. He gets around Sider this time. That one will be fired in on net. It's knocked away again. 3 early shots by the Flyers. Casper will try to move it back. Penalty coming to the Flyers. Casper gets a shot on net, though. This is going to be kicked away. And we'll see Tippett head to the box. Another tripping call. The Wings will pick up their third power play opportunity.
Philadelphia penalty to number 74, Owen Tippett. 2 minutes for tripping.
Face-off just outside of the Flyers zone. One by Detroit. It's knocked away from Sherratt, though. Flyers are going to move back. Shorthanded. Here's a chance for Konechny, and he scores. Oh, the hat trick goal. This one's shorthanded. The Flyers tie it again. Konechny's 8th shot tonight. This one is shorthanded, and we are tied again. Goal for their leading scorer. He scored his 22nd, 23rd, and 24th tonight. We're tied back at 3. We reset the ledger here in this game. All 3 goals tonight by Konechny on the breakaway. Tippett's still in the box. The Wings win the face-off at center ice. Casper has it. It's knocked away from him again. Brought back the other way.
24th of the season.
Konechny one more time on the breakaway. This one's going to be kicked away, though.
A short-handed goal, unassisted at 3:20.
Man, the Wings with a good chance the other way. Here's Raymond over the line. Another penalty coming. Raymond's going to get a shot on net there. That's his first of the game. It's knocked away by Ursan. Rebounds picked up by the Red Wings Sider. That one is on net, and that one's going to be gloved down. Konechny's going to go to the box. Here.
Philadelphia penalty to number 11, Travis Konechny, 2 minutes for high sticking.
That's a one way to prevent him from scoring on you. Penalty to Tippett is done. Had just ended. So there's going to just be another 5-on-4 power play. They'll have a face-off deep in the Flyers zone. Won by the shorthanded unit. Frost has it. Knocks it down the ice. Five minutes into the third period, tied at 3 on a shorthanded goal by Travis Konechny. Wings moving it back. Puck knocked away from Larkin by York. And the Flyers will lift it back out to center ice. Frost took it away from Raymond this time. Knocks it the rest of the way, all the way down the ice. Konechny is back as the Wings move it back. Larkin's up over the line this time. His shot is blocked in front by York. Flyers will skate back with it. Pass is knocked down at center ice. Larkin will turn it back in. The captain. Another shot is blocked, though. York took it back for the Flyers. Penalty coming to Detroit this time. It's touched up. And Sherratt's going to go to the box. But York is also going to go to the box. York with the, looks like an embellishment call. We're going to skate 4-on-4. So Sherratt was going to get the tripping call, but the refs thought that York was selling it too hard, so they'll both go off.
Detroit penalty to number 8, Ben Sherratt, 2 minutes for tripping. Philadelphia penalty to number 8, Cam York, 2 minutes for embellishment. Time of the penalties, 8 minutes.
Face-off will be at center ice. 4-on-4 action here from the Wells Fargo Center. Puck is loose right off the face-off. It's going to be scooped up by Sanheim. He's going to move over the line. He'll take a shot. It's knocked away. Rebound. It's loose. Sanheim grabs it again. Gets it to Frost. He'll take a shot there. It's knocked away. Good play by Lyon. The Wings will move back with it. Here's Casper. This pass is knocked down at center ice. Konechny's going to move back in. He's been so dangerous tonight for the Flyers. His shot, though, is blocked in front. Sider will turn it back. It's kept in, though. Sanheim again. Fires it in. And that one is knocked away. Wow. What a save again by Lyon. Keeping the Wings in this one. Puck is kept in at the line. Tippett takes it away, but Casper took it back from him, and the offsetting penalties are done. York and Sherratt are back. Casper has it up center ice. It's knocked down at center ice, though, by Frost. He'll turn it back in for the Flyers. That one's kicked away. We'll see the second lines out. We're halfway done here in the third period of play from Philadelphia. Tied at 3. Kopp has possession of it. Moves it up center ice. Gets it over to DeBrincat. He's moving in on the breakaway. DeBrincat all the way in. That one is kicked away. He's got 7 shots on that. He had 10 the other night in Dallas. That rebound is picked up, though, by Cates, as the Flyers will turn it back. It's knocked down. Kopp will touch it up. He's going to go to the box. It's going to be another tripping call and another embellishment, as Cates is going to also go to the box. The referees are not playing games tonight. Flyers are trying to sell the penalties. They're getting the call, but also the offset. And we'll go 4-on-4 again.
Detroit penalty to number 18, Andrew Kopp, 2 minutes for tripping. Philadelphia penalty to number 27, Noah Cates, 2 minutes for embellishment. Time of the penalties, 12 minutes.
Eight minutes left in regulation. 4-on-4 again. Face off in the neutral zone. Flyers win the face-off. Zamula gets it over to Brink. Brink will shoot it from there. It's knocked away. DeBrincat will move it back for the Red Wings. He's all the way back into the zone. Another penalty coming to the Flyers. DeBrincat is going to get a chance here. That one's kicked away. And it's touched up. Zamula is going to go to the box. And we'll skate 4-on-3 here for a moment. Unless we get another offsetting. That's going to be another tripping call. I was looking for the offset here, but the Wings will actually get this power play. Predominantly tripping calls in this game tonight.
Philadelphia penalty to number 5, Igor Zamula, 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 13:20.
So we'll be 4-on-3 for just a moment. And then Kopp and Cates will join their teammates, and Zamula will stay in the box. Face-off is won by the Red Wings. DeBrincat has it. He's moving into the zone. He's getting another breakaway chance. Fires it in on net, and it's in! The Red Wings score! This one's going to be a power play goal. The penalties to Kopp and Cates were just ending, and the Wings net one here on a 5-on-4 power play. DeBrincat scores the hat trick. The penalties to Kopp and Cates had just ended. DeBrincat scored. That's his 27th of the season. He's got 3 tonight. Rasmussen will pick up the only assist on this one. It's a power play goal. Konechny and DeBrincat. Four to 3 Detroit. Let's see if they can hold this lead. Wings win the faceoff back at center ice. Kopp worked it to Edvinsson. Gets it to DeBrincat. He's over the line again. DeBrincat all the way in. That's going to be knocked away. DeBrincat thriving on this second line here tonight. Rebound is picked up by Johansson. That one's going to be fired in on net. That one's kicked away again. Puck was still loose in there as the Flyers are unable to scoop it up. It's picked up by Kopp. That one's going to be knocked away. Finally, the Flyers scoop it, and Zamula will move with it. Up through center ice. It's taken away by Johansson. He'll move it back in for the Red Wings. His shot is blocked in front. Zamula will take it again. Passes it over to Brink. He's over the line now. That one's going to be kicked away. We'll see the top lines out there. See when the Flyers decide to pull Ursan here, as we're into the last 4 of the regulation time. 4 to 3 Detroit. Kasper has possession for the Red Wings. His pass is knocked down at center ice. It's brought back. Here's Sanheim. He'll take a shot on net, and that one's in. They tie it again. Sanheim. It was juggled by Lyon. It's going to be an unassisted goal as we're tied again. Puck is back at center ice. Flyers win it. Konechny has it. He's going to move with it. Gets it over to Tippett. They're moving in on the breakaway one more time. That shot is kicked away, though. Tied at 4 here late in the third period. Kasper's pass is knocked down. Tippett will move it back in again. He'll fire it in on net, and they score again. My goodness. The Flyers take a late lead here. Back-to-back goals. Man. Tippett's 14th. Makes it 5-4. York and Sanheim pick up their second assists of the game. And now we ask the same question. When do the Wings pull Alex Lyon? Face off back at center ice. Won by the Red Wings. Taken by Sherratt. Taken away from him, though, by York. He moves back into the zone. Penalty's going to come to Detroit. Face off is, or the pass is blocked. Sider's going to go to the box. It's going to make it very tough for Detroit to come back here.
Detroit penalty to number 53, Moritz Seider. 2 minutes for slashing. Time of the penalty, 18:40.
So Seider's in the box for slashing. Wings are likely going to drop this game unless something miraculous happens. Flyers win the face-off. Taken by York. Moves it to Frost up over the line. He's into the zone now. That one's on net, and it's kicked away. Wings try to pass it back out the other way. Short-handed. Here's Kasper. He's all the way in. That one's going to be knocked away by Ursan. Rebound is grabbed up by Sanheim, and that's all. Wings run out of time, and they lose it here tonight, 5-4. What a disappointing loss here to end this road trip. We'll come back for the post-game report here on Strat Hockey in just a moment. Welcome to the post-game show here on Strat Hockey. The Wings drop this one. This was a tough loss here tonight as they lose to the Flyers 5-4. They were up, and then they weren't, and they lost. They dropped it. The final score here tonight, 5-4. The Flyers scored 3 in the third. That was the difference. But including the shorthanded goal that Konechny scored early in the period, honestly, that was the difference maker here tonight, and really tipped the scales for the Flyers. The shots in this third period were 8 for Detroit. They finished the game with 28 shots on net. The Flyers got 15 here in the third. They ended up with 48 shots tonight, which is a crazy amount of shots on net. They put 3 of them in the net in the third to win this one here tonight. The goals, again, Konechny scored shorthanded. That was his third of the night. He'll probably end up getting the first star as a result. Again, shorthanded, unassisted, .320. His 24th of the season. Sanheim, that goal came after. So DeBrincat scored then on the power play, made it 4-3 Detroit, and things were looking great for the Red Wings. That one was at 14:01. DeBrincat, his hat trick goal, the 27th of the season from number 27, Michael Rasmussen, picked up his 12th assist of the season. That was at 14:01. That made it 4-3 Detroit. And then at 16:43, Sanheim scores unassisted, his 7th of the season, and then Tippett added one late at 18 minutes. And then the Red Wings went shorthanded, and that was it. They couldn't manage any significant shots on goal at the end of the game there, and they dropped this one tonight, 5-4. The winning goaltender, it was Samuel Ursan. He turned away 24 of 28 shots, ended up with a .407 goals against average. And Alex Lyon picked up another loss. He played 58 minutes, though. He turned away 43 of 48, but gave up the game-winning goal to Tippett. So, I mean, all in, Lyon was rough, really shaky early in the game, and then got it together later, but it wasn't enough to keep the Wings in this game as they drop the finale of this 4-game road trip, and they end up 1-3 on the road here over the last 4 games. Wings will head back home to the friendly confines of Little Caesars Arena, and they will host a series of teams. They've got the Montreal Canadiens, the Tampa Bay Lightning, and the Los Angeles Kings before heading back on the road to the west side of North America to face the Oilers, Flames, Canucks, and Kraken. And that'll work them into February as we're moving our way through the second half of this season. The Red Wings will stay where they are in the standings after losing it here tonight. But they just cannot gain ground on Florida or Toronto at this point. And they've got to get it together and start winning some hockey games, or they may fall and not even make the playoffs, which has happened to them the last few seasons. And we do not want to see that here in our... we're simulating these games. This is Stratomatic hockey. We want to see the Red Wings win, but I can't make them win. And they lose another one here. They just cannot get it together on the road. But they are way better at home, so we'll see how they bounce back. They played well. Again, they played well in this game. They just could not hold it together late, and they fall to the Philadelphia Flyers. The final score again here tonight, The Flyers 5 and the Red Wings 4. This is Stratman Hockey once again. I appreciate you listening. I hope that you enjoyed the broadcast, even if you did not enjoy the results. Again, the final, Philadelphia 4 or 5. Philadelphia 5, Detroit 4. Thanks again for listening. God bless. Take care. Bye.